Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and yes, oh my god, I'm so excited to have the Easter candles today, so thank you so much to the kind sales associate who was kind enough to sell these candles to me during the BOGO sale, and I had another 20% off coupon, and so I snatched them, so I was super excited about that, and I was like, hopefully, this way, like, I really wanted to get them early ahead of the weekend sale, so then if there was something that I really liked, I could like get backups of it. But you know, we always say that, but it's just they're probably gonna hang around for a while anyways. But in any case, yes, I was super excited for it. I was like, you know what, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and it'll be yet another year in a row that I'll be very single. So I was like, at least maybe I can treat myself to some Bath and Body Works candles tonight to burn into tomorrow, and enjoy my single status yet again. So yeah, in any case, here we go. So we have the Happy Easter Daffodil Daydreams candle. That's what that looks like right here. Beautiful. Oh my god, I love that extra touch of that super light pastel green lid on there, along with that beautiful sort of like hand-drawn pattern on there, and then the bunny rabbit, and then it says Daffodil Daydreams on there. Love that. Whipped marshmallow pastel clouds and sweet daffodil. This is $26.95. It has the thick rope-like wicks with white wax, and that's what that looks like. And oh boy, I love this. So once again, I was saying in my previous video, these candles are a little bit tainted by having been in the same understock drawer as Paris Cafe. So they all have a Paris Cafe undertone that's kind of screwing with them. So I have to kind of like combat that while I'm doing my cold sniffs. But, ooh, yeah, this is so pretty. I feel like I've smelled something like this before. It's very much a like floral vanilla fragrance is what it smells like. So once again, Daffodil Daydreams seems totally like misnamed. That like by leading with Daffodil and then Daydreams, you're gonna think it's like some very like dewy bulb type spring floral bouquet, like an Easter bouquet daffodil fragrance. You know, like in the realm of like your tulips or hyacinths, that like bulb dewy, almost sort of like grassy green like Easter bouquet fragrance we get from many other candle brands, as well as like previous like Easter type of floral fragrances we got from them before, and it's not at all like that. This is this super sweet marshmallow floral perfume fragrance. So it's not fully gourmand. There's most certainly a floral undertone to it that gives it like this very distinctly perfume vibe to it. I'm thinking if you enjoy like those fragrances, kind of like, so think of body care. There was Twinkling Nights, which I loved, and I smelled that just recently before this video, and it's not exactly the same, but that type of like vanilla floral perfume category. Let's see, there was like Whipped Vanilla Chiffon as well, where there's like this kind of vanilla with a little bit of floral perfume, but I think it's even more perfumey than even Whipped Vanilla Chiffon was. I think the closest for candles we have is Vanilla Musk slash Marshmallow Musk right here, but even this is different. This one's so much more powdery and velvety, and it has that sort of dry, like powdery texture of a marshmallow that this doesn't quite give, even though the notes say whipped marshmallow on it. But yeah, this is beautiful. God, I feel like I've smelled something like this before somewhere else, but I can't put my finger on it. But it's not like too groundbreaking in the sense that there are a lot of like vanilla-based perfume fragrances out there, and that's what this is. Oh god, it's so heavenly though. Like I really contemplate getting 2 of these, but I'm like, I don't know, because a lot of their fragrances, spoiler, friggin' Pink Gumballs, like super light. Tropidelic, the 3-wick was not very strong as well. Coconut Pina Colada was fine, and then the Sweet Kiwi and Starfruit was kind of medium, but the other 2 are quite light. So I don't know, Bath & Body Works hasn't had a great track record of great throw this season, so I'm like, I don't know. So we'll see if this one, I'm like super excited to burn it. If this one does well, then I'd most certainly entertain a second one. Yeah. Oh my god, beautiful. It's just that Paris Cafe is kind of like screwing it up right now. But Happy Easter, Daffodil Daydreams. Yeah, man, I feel like I've smelled this somewhere before, but I just can't quite figure it out right now. So that was that. Okay, moving on. Oh my god, I got 2 of these right off the bat, just because I was like super stoked for it. And it is Cherry Blossom Pound Cake right here, and that's what that looks like. This one just has a plain silver lid on it, and then just the rectangular label right there. These are $24.95. This is Cherry Blossom, Whipped Pound Cake, and Vanilla Frosting. And oh my god, I love this one too. All these Easter ones are like so up my alley. Give me floral gourmand, and I'm like a happy camper. Yeah, this one, you do get a like a cherry blossom body care type of fragrance. I think a lot of people have been saying that it smells just like Japanese cherry blossom. Like, I don't think it's exactly Japanese cherry blossom by any means. Like, if you smell that one, it's just very old-fashioned, like, department store perfume fragrance with heaps of this, like, grody, dirty sandalwood that's, like, so heavy and intense in it. And doesn't have a whole lot of sweetness by the way of the cake or the frosting. So it's not at all Japanese cherry blossom, but, I mean, there are maybe, like, remnants or hints of that type of, like, cherry blossom, cherry, plus like there is still surprisingly quite a bit of like a sort of woodsy sandalwood perfume undertone to this, like way more, I guess, perfumey or like sandalwood and wood like perfume base than you would imagine in a cherry blossom pound cake. Like this actually goes pretty hard on the sort of like perfumey element, but I don't mind that because like when I want a floral gourmand, I want both parts of floral and gourmand. But I think for somebody who wants something that's like mainly gourmand, you might be a little bit disappointed in this, in the sense that that cherry blossom perfume note is like quite prominent in here. But behind that, there's almost like a cherry vanilla glaze in here that reminds me a little bit of that like cherry cheesecake slash frosted cake pop was what it was the first time around. A little bit of that sort of like cherry vanilla glaze undertone to it. But that heaps of that sort of like cherry blossom sandalwood perfume note definitely comes up first and foremost. That is vaguely reminiscent of Japanese cherry blossom, but at least on cold, it's not an exact repackage of Japanese cherry blossom because there is still enough of that kind of gourmand element in here. But I like it. Yeah, it's quite perfumey for what's supposed to be a gourmand fragrance. But I'm excited to burn it and see how the two sides kind of merge together. But yeah, I enjoy it. God, I love a good floral perfume gourmand fragrance. So comparing it to other fragrances, we have like stuff like Pink Petal Tea Cake, of course, one of my beloveds. Yeah, this is like right off the bat so much more sugary sweet than even Cherry Blossom Pound Cake is. This doesn't have that like sort of heavy perfumey like sandalwood base to it. This has more like a very light, sugary, sweet, candied, like rose petals element to it. And this one still also goes harder on a strawberry vanilla cake, like icing fragrance. So this one's still even more sugary sweet than Cherry Blossom Pound Cake is, but still a similar type of floral gourmand interaction. And then of course we have the Sugared Peony Petals, the one-hit wonder from a long time ago, and that's what that looks like. And this was treat yourself to a sweet scent of sugared peony petals atop swirls of rich vanilla buttercream. So a similar type of experience. And yeah, it reminds me more of this than it does Pink Petal Tea Cake, the Cherry Blossom Pound Cake. Because this also has like this sort of powder puff, vague, perfumey floral to it that's not quite like rose, and you can't really like pinpoint exactly what floral it is. And then mixed with a little bit of sweetness underneath. Let's see. Yeah, kind of. They're not exactly the same, but I feel like these two are a little bit more similar in concept than like these two are. Yeah, I don't know. I'm super jazzed about it though. Just like give me all the floral gourmands, especially when they're like the sort of like the pink variety. So we got two of those. So I'm really excited to dig into this. I really hope it's not unscented, and it gives me a little bit of something. So we'll see how that is. So that was 2 Cherry Blossom Pound Cake right there. And then moving on, lastly, we have the Main Street Bakery, and that's what that looks like right there. Once again, $24.95 and the plain silver lid on it. And then this one has the thick rope-like wicks with the yellow wax. A lot of these in the store had a ton of like frosting on the side. So if you're like one who's kind of, wants a candle that doesn't have so much like crazy frosting on it, check your candle. Fresh banana, vanilla wafers, and cinnamon sugar. And this smells good. I like this more than I did on the initial sniff when I smelled it in the store a few days ago. This reminds me so much of banana nutmeg bread pudding, which then got repackaged as pumpkin banana muffin right here. And that's what that looks like. Darling packaging. I miss this era of BBW packaging. Let's see. Caramelized banana, pumpkin puree, walnut, and cinnamon sugar. So as you guys know, usually like when they do pumpkin, it's just like spices. So like and this also has cinnamon sugar in it. And obviously has banana in it as well. So this one, it smells tainted because I've already burnt it. It smells burnt, but I remember always smelling a new version of this as well as the banana nutmeg bread pudding. And there was always like a fluffy, creamy banana sweetness to it that is so reminiscent of the fluffy, like creamy, sweet banana action that we get in here. They're quite similar, honestly. I really want to burn this one and see how it goes. Yeah, this one's just so old and burnt and tainted. that it's just like the burnt wick smell is really affecting it, that it doesn't smell exactly the same. I would have to smell a brand new one of this. But I mean, I feel like this is maybe a little bit more warmer on that like kind of pumpkin plus caramelized essence, but boy, they smell similar, at least going off of scent memory. But in any case, outside of all of that, you get a very sweet, creamy, fluffy banana vanilla experience in kind of like a banana pudding type of way. And then there's just a little bit of like a warmth. The cinnamon sugar is not super strong. It's nothing like the cinnamon sugar you get in like cinnamon spice vanilla or even like sweet carrot cake. These spices very, very behind. Like it's more so a heavy emphasis on that banana and vanilla with a little bit of a bakery warmth in the back. Yeah. So I don't know. It smells quite nice though. It is not banana bundt cake we have right here. Yeah, no, this is just like, it's a different banana. This one actually has like more of that sort of like mashed banana fragrance to it. And also the nuts and the cinnamon in here are stronger, that it gives it more of this sort of like nutty bakery, like almost a toasted essence to it underneath. It's not quite as nutty and warm as banana bundt cake is. And the banana is also different between the two. We also have banana walnut muffin, which I freaking love this one too. Yeah, this is way more like bakery. There's even almost like a salty component to this as well that evokes the crumbliness of a muffin. It's not, yeah, this is a lot, I would almost say like savory or more crumbly, whereas this is sweeter and brighter and more candied on that banana and vanilla, that it's not this either. Yeah, this is more of like a fall type of experience to me. And then we have banana split milkshake, and that's what that looks like right there. No, this has that distinctly creamy, like cheesy dairy component to it that smells more like a milkshake. And it also has that like sort of chocolate cherry, like sundae toppings type of vibe to it that also like takes away from it being straight up a banana vanilla fragrance. So it doesn't smell like that either. Yeah, I mean, it's probably a new blend altogether, but like from comparing it to all the other banana ones, I would say I think banana nutmeg bread pudding, when it's first, like before it's lit, is kind of what this reminds me of. We also had a banana cream pie, and that is kind of similar to it, but that one had that weird, like almost like sour peanut butter note in it. It had like this weird, like sour peanut butter, like staleness to it that made it a little bit different and off, and like of what could have been a very sweet banana vanilla cream fragrance. There was like an offness to it. It's kind of like if you had that but took all the offness, then that's what Main Street Bakery would give you. Yeah, this could be a banana cream pie or a banana pudding with vanilla wafers in it. Something like that. But it smells nice. I like it. So we'll see how that does. So Main Street Bakery right there. And I think that's it. And there's Paris Cafe in this collection as well. Contemplated for a moment because the packaging's cute, but I still have one from the core version from Candle Day, and I rarely burn that one, that I was like, no, I don't think I need that. And then Sweet Carrot Cake with its really high price point, so I think in the 30s, $32.95 or whatever it is, has like a white ceramic lid on it, and then a navy blue packaging with a sticker on it. I have so many Sweet Carrot Cakes from the past. I also have Hummingbird Tea Cake this year, which is very similar to Sweet Carrot Cake, just add banana to it, that I was like, this is just so redundant to get another one of those, so I didn't buy that either. And I think that wraps up the Easter collection. There's, I think, a Tutti Frutti candy, maybe single wick as well, but you know, we don't mess with the single wick, so I didn't need that either. And that concludes the Easter haulage, so super excited about these. Yeah, I love floral gourmand, and I love gourmand as well, so like these are all up my alley, so we will see. I'm just always hesitant to buy backups right off the bat anymore because they just have been really weak lately. So fingers crossed that Cherry Blossom Pound Cake is stronger than it kind of gives me on cold, and that Daffodil Daydreams will come through as well. But yeah, I'm hoping they're good so then I can, you know, maybe buy some more this weekend, but we'll see. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you've smelled any of these Easter candles yourself. I think the official, like actual out on the floor date is supposed to be Friday, and then I think the rumor is there's another candle sale coming this weekend, so if you can't find them yet, then get into your store Friday, Saturday, or Sunday and try to get them then. And yeah, thanks so much, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.